Welcome back to Game Devs Play Games. You can watch games and practice game design. We're back with maybe the finale. We're not sure yet.
It's the finale.
It's the finale.
It's probably... I mean, like, unless Ansem has 20 more forms.
Which he might. Oh, you know, that kind of looks like a steel. It looks like it has a sword.
Sure.
Like there. No, actually look at it. It looks like a sword. I know.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. I don't agree, but
I knew you were going to say...
It's a very Nathan response.
Yeah, right? Like, I see what you're saying. I wasn't going to agree with you at all, but...
Man, Ansem Form 4 is pretty not intimidating.
Yeah, right? Like, really just... Or well, if you count all the Heartless and everything, it's probably like Form like 6 or 7 now.
Right.
It's like...
I guess this is really just another palate cleanser. Yeah, hey, Mega Potions! Look at that!
And these will stay in my inventory. Yeah,
that's
I know.
So good.
Because they know. Because they know.
That's really, really important, right? Because if they set this up just to like have you use up everything, it'd be like fighting Sephiroth, right? It would force you to just like over level so much to the point where it becomes easy. Or ew.
Yeah,
I didn't realize you had to fight Ansem's clit.
I know, right? If we, it doesn't matter about getting demonetized. It's just that we have our finale episode name.
Look, man, I almost named one of our episodes Ansem's Nips. So, well, actually, we're not making money anyway. So
yeah, so Ansem's clit.
So we're just going all out. This episode is about Ansem's clit. Yeah, those dangly bits down there are not helping.
They got dangly bits all over the place. So now I'm gonna go. Now I gotta fight his. Yeah. Now I have to fight his dangly bits.
These are so much worse. You are actually fighting his dangly bits.
And guess what else comes back?
Donald?
No. Those little lasers.
Goddamn.
My little laser. My little laser. Oh god.
Oh no.
We're good. We're good. We're all right.
I don't think you needed to heal twice there.
No, I didn't heal twice. Oh,
areoed?
Yeah.
That makes sense. It does.
I think we're gonna make it go fast.
Yeah, no, that's good. Nice, look at that. Whammy blammy double Sammy. Look, man, I'm on point today.
I know your words have been spectacular and beautiful and really just, you should be proud of yourself.
I am so proud of the hard work we've done.
Whammy blammy. My name is Sammy.
I think it's a double Sammy.
Double Sammy, yeah, mine's better already.
Hey man, if someone handed me 2 sandwiches, I'd be super happy. That's all I'm saying. I'll take a double Sammy over my name is Sammy.
Yeah.
We were in the works for a third show for a while. We're not gonna launch. We might still do it actually. But we won't do it until Game Design Guide is in like a pretty stable place, because we still at this point have only released 1 video.
Yeah. Maybe we should talk about that.
Yeah, we'll talk about that in our Affinity meeting tomorrow. But it's you just had to kill the dangly bits.
Yep.
Interesting.
Oh, if I had to keep fighting Ansem over and over again, that would just be mean.
Well, that's why I was like, oh boy, here we go. But yeah, point of the matter is,
who comes back first.
Yeah. These guys.
No, Goofy's here too.
Goofy is a Heartless. Didn't you know that?
No,
Goofy is the final boss.
Oh my god.
Actually, you know what? I'd be pretty happy with that. Goofy's
about to die anyway.
You fool.
This is usual. This is all par for the course here, everyone.
But yeah, man, I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, so we had a third show in the works. It's probably going to be along the lines of like Player's Potion, and it's going to be like a cocktail show where Nathan makes a cocktail and does a review on the game at the same time. So it's like making a cocktail that's that's reflective of the review of the game, which I still think is a great idea.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I think that'll be a lot of fun. But I'm like, man, what would we do for Kingdom Hearts?
And then it's like a buttery nipple, but we'll call it Ansem's nipple.
Well, and that's why I was like, man, I guess if we were to do one on, if Nathan were to go meta on it and do a cocktail that's based on GDPG, it could be like, or like our playthrough.
It's another one.
Man, Ansem, Look, man, it's kind of forward that you want me to fondle your clit, but
You want me to flick your bean over here?
I love that phrase. It's so stupid.
It really is.
Also, I feel like if you're flicking someone's clit, that's gonna hurt.
Yeah,
Ding, 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 ding. Like, stop it.
It doesn't feel good.
Like, I didn't like it before. I still don't like it now.
It's like,
Oh, his dangly bits keep getting bigger.
Hi. So this is the most annoying thing about this whole like, oh god.
Oh, heal. Oh, Jesus. Well, Goofy's dead. He probably should heal again. Just the constant,
Oh god, I was using the wrong move. Oh my gosh.
just so much arrow. Or Aereo.
I don't think it stacks though.
Look, man, I don't make the rules, alright?
But this is it. This is just like a long slog to the end.
Yeah, I mean, they're doing it. I know the reason why. They're trying to make it feel really important and you know, huge and climactic. Heal.
I know, yeah.
And like, yeah, it's technically successful, but is it interesting and is it fun?
Like, I think if they'd replaced End of the World with this, it'd be okay.
Heal.
Thank you.
Yeah, I agree. And even this is like, this is really stressful because it's like, I don't know what the cost of failure is. Heal. Right? Like, if we die here, if we have to start from the very beginning of the Ansem fight, I'm gonna be pissed.
Well, probably from the beginning of this Ansem fight.
Yep. Like, this particular wave.
Yeah.
See, and if that's the case, that's okay. That's
No, but I
that's
think it'd be from
honestly-
like the very beginning when you're fighting his little 5.
So you'd go back to laser fighting?
Yep.
Yeah, that would still be pretty frustrating. I guess
Yeah,
it could be worse, but-
because they shouldn't. I don't think they would send you back to like the first round of Anthem because that would be.
That would just be unreasonable.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
I would
I
heal.
used the wrong one. I'm dead.
You can heal.
Oh, I have a lot of mega potions.
Yeah, man.
Oh, I didn't know I got that many. I thought I got one.
Dude, you got like 5. And Goofy leveled up. I thought you leveled up. I got a little excited. Well, he's dead.
Oh, and he healed me too, so I healed myself. Actually, that's okay. I just wasted magic.
You know what? Goofy's gonna die anyway, so it doesn't matter.
It's like that's the thing that kills me about this is just how bad. I'm just gonna
Ew.
not even.
Yeah, do you even have to fight the danglies?
I don't know. Maybe. Oh God.
This is like the invisible fight, except meaner.
I actually kind of like this though. I like the whole like in shit because I mean obviously you can still see them, right?
Yeah, that's true. You know what? I'll go on your side for that one. I do kind of like this as an idea because it's not unfair.
Oh my God. I keep giving myself.
Oh
Aereo.
shit! It's the sword guys.
Yeah, so you have to. I mean,
Oof.
but you can still kind of watch.
Yeah, I mean, really, with most of these enemies, it's like so long as you're just like not standing still, you'll probably
It'll be all right.
do okay. And keep swinging that keyblade. Ooh, elixirs. It's
Yeah,
not a
that's
mega
what I
elixir,
needed.
but like.
No, but that's at least enough for me. And
Yeah,
really
it's
at
the
end of
difference
day,
between mega and
that's
normal,
all-
just party heal compared to
Yep.
just one person. Then yeah, man, that's pretty good because.
like
You don't
they're
need
gonna
it.
die anyway.
Yup, exactly.
This but I feel like particularly in this game that we've played, they have died more than I recall in my other playthroughs.
Well, I mean, maybe it's because you're not killing things as fast as you would be.
Maybe,
otherwise.
yeah.
Since like you went the magic route, so it was gonna be a slonger blurn anyway. My language is strong today. Just need more coffee. That's what I need. Shout out to Nathan and Rachel who gave me this mug for
It's a
Christmas.
reindeer,
It's a
not a bear.
It's a dopey reindeer. And this guy cute, but also doofy. I love. You know what? I like doofy things mostly.
That's why I'm
good
getting
doofy and
married
bad
because
doofy.
Ange loves me.
Angie's fantastic. But
She is.
I'm on Angie's side. I think she's the luckier one.
No, I don't think she's ever said that, but
No, I mean she said that she's lucky to
Yeah.
have met you and found you. I agree. You're good. You're a good pick, Tony.
all right. I'm all right. Stop being nice. I don't like it. It's weird.
Tony's a good guy.
I throw up.
Question of the
Ugh.
day.
No, get out of
Question
here.
of the day. How awesome do you think Tony is?
There's
Like,
gonna be like comments
really-
of like,
really
what
awesome?
a piece of shit.
Really awesome or like super awesome?
Now we're going for the main clip here.
Oh man. Dude, you might want to get your genitals checked out. I don't think they're supposed to swell that big. Oof. You know what? I think he's feeling it though. I mean, like, they only really pulsate like that when they're like really oh my god, it's so clit-like.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Did they not know what they were doing?
They probably absolutely did.
I mean, like, I guess you make anything kind of circular and meaty and it's gonna seem like
either
sexual in some way.
Yeah, right.
It's just like
I want to my band.
Those dangly bits are like a full dick and scrotum. Just like that looks so clearly like, wow, you destroyed that clit. Tony, is it getting hot?
I think we're at the end. I think we're almost at the end here, guys.
Well, yeah, man, he's gonna be pretty worn out after beating his clit so hard.
All of his clits, because they had some clearly had like
clits.
1,000 of them. Oh, I'm so tired.
It's like, Sora, I never expected you to be that good.
Hey, you know what starts? Good. Guess who's already dead? Just peachy. Just.
Oh, he's healing himself. Look at that. He's wasting. He just used at least 3 potions on himself.
Yep.
Goofy, you are an asset to this channel.
If I haven't said it enough, I love everything about this fight. I love everything about Donald and Goofy, and I just winded myself again. I am so done with this.
I mean, that's like part of the problem with the interface, right? Is that it's difficult to select the things that you got to select.
Well, no, I just hit the wrong button. I'm just a dumb. Oh, I'm gonna get out of the way.
It's like you have to.
I don't know what that is, but that doesn't look good.
What? I missed it.
Wait, why am I glowing? Why am I glowing? Oh no,
You're
why
cursed?
am I glowing? Oh, guys, why am I glowing?
Question of the day, why is he glowing?
Why am I glowing, guys?
His glaive has eyeballs in it.
Yeah, that's what Riku's first Keyblade had. That little like the Soul Eater or whatever it's called.
It's very Soul Calibur.
Yep. Oh, absolutely.
They're just like, yeah, slap some fucking eyeballs in anything, and there you go, Soul Calibur.
Huh.
All right. Good. Oh. I was like, cool, handsome, good party trick. Oh god.
We're good. No, we're
what
good.
What if that's insta death?
We're good.
Is that insta death? It's got to be insta death. There's no fucking way that's not insta death.
There's no way you come back from that.
He just fucking nuked. It's a nuke. It's like.
Hey, guess who's dead again?
Your whole party. Oh boy. Yeah, I should go back on monitoring your health bar.
Please do.
Duty.
Duty.
I was just about to make that joke.
Once those lasers start up, I'm running.
Ansem's like,
Lasers started up. Oh god, I'm running.
Nipple play is really nice sometimes, especially right after climax. This is the climax of the game, after all.
Just really like to keep things relevant here for you guys.
Do you think that that's the metaphor here is it's the climax of the game, so that's why you're hitting a bunch of dicks and clits?
Just have to keep flying.
I like that the art for the black hole though.
Yeah, I do.
That's really cool.
Like, I also don't like that. I don't know how to avoid it.
You just gotta get good. Well, don't fly into it like you just did.
Don't know how that happened. But
Camera change. Thanks, camera.
Hey, but I avoided it.
Shout out to the camera.
You're the real MVP.
Hey, but look, you're almost halfway done with him. Almost. You should heal. Goodness gracious. You know what would be really nice in a game like this?
Some indication when things were happening.
A Phoenix down. Like, use a Phoenix down on yourself so that you can
Oh my
res.
gosh.
You know what I mean, though?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I just feel like there's so much at stake to, like, if you're not monitoring your health bar like a hawk, that you'll just, like, die, and it will kind of feel unjustified.
Just gonna start flying away.
He's a good call. Really let you fly pretty far, too.
The sword's like, no, no.
What if you could just like fly out of the stage and be like, you know what? I'm not feeling it. Well, there goes Goofy.
And Donald. Again,
I mean, really,
figure.
they were just carcasses at that point anyway. It's a pretty good send-off for them.
I'm just gonna do all the damage I can do right now.
You're still good. Don't heal. You're still
healed. That's okay. What happened now? Where's my magic? My magic just disappeared.
Oh, maybe that's why you keep glowing. Oh shit, he's siphoning your magic.
That piece of cock.
Oh shit.
I'm just gonna finish him. How does that sound?
Why would they do that? You're a magic class. That's so mean.
I don't know which way these beams are coming.
Dude, that's what I was saying. It's so hard to like understand.
I'm like, I don't know if I'm doing this right.
They just like,
dude, they're gonna come back to life, and then they're gonna get fucked by. That's good. Like, you know, oh god.
Get out.
Oh no.
Do like that movie and get out.
Have you seen that movie?
Dude, it's so good.
Oh, it's such a wonderful movie.
I watched it on my plane trip. What are you? That is not the appropriate time to stop moving and use a spell.
Well, it looks like it was fine.
Jeez, Toady. Jeez, man. But yeah, I watched Get Out on my plane trip to Japan.
Yes!
You killed him?
I just learned counterattack.
You piece of shit.
I just learned counter.
Is that it? Did you win?
That's it.
We beat the game?
Yeah, we beat the game.
Fuck yeah,
we beat the game. There's like
we're
12.
only a minute over.
There's like 25 minutes of cutscenes though, so we're gonna be like, this is gonna be like
He's like, my class!
I mean, unless you want to make the whole last episode the cutscene.
Yeah, let's do that. No. Let's just write it out.
So while this all happens,
Tony, you fucking did it. First try.
I know.
Dude, are you a speedrunner?
I'm a speedrunner. But really, to be fair, really the hardest part of that battle for me is that second time you fight him.
How did you counterattack him there? I didn't even know that was a thing.
No, I didn't. I learned counterattack at the end. Like the last thing I gained a level, it's like,
was actually
you learned counterattack.
It was oh my god.
Oh, okay, but here you go. So here's the big thing. He's all like, Kingdom Hearts is darkness. Fill me with it. Right? That's basically what he's saying. Fill me with the power.
Fill me with your darkness.
Yeah, right?
You have battled my clit. Now feel me.
But what do you think's about to happen here, Chris?
Oh shit! Is this Full Metal Alchemist? Tony, you didn't tell me.
No, but this is one of my favorite parts. It's so cheesy.
Oh shit, he's so happy. He's so serene.
Light.
Just like, I was wrong. Why do you think why? Do you really want everything to be horrible and evil? What's wrong with you?
So good.
God, oh my god.
You love the church door thing though that's going on here?
Dude. Don't you want to know the secrets of alchemy? Go on in, Sora. Come on, man. You already paid the price. That was Ansem. Donald wants to know the secrets of alchemy.
But look at all those Heartless.
The secret is light and dark.
Don't give up. Come on, Sora.
Because if you remember, Riku was in that dark path.
Mm-hmm.
That's where he ended up. He ended up inside behind the door.
Riku, your fingers are gonna get
real smushed.
You're gonna lose your fingers, man. There's also a door handle right there.
But then
buddy.
they give him robot hands.
Do they really?
No, he doesn't lose his hands. But see, so it's not really like darkness in the heart. I think those are just like those are just shadows of people. But the moment we've all been waiting for.
Riku's death?
No, Riku's still around.
The final boss battle? Riku's actually the main antagonist?
No, but
Does Riku is Ansem?
Does Riku is Ansem indeed?
Motherfucker. Get the hell out of there, Mickey.
But he's got the badass Keyblade. For some reason, it's the cool, like, gold silver Keyblade.
Mickey, no one cares about you, man.
You get the right out of here.
Mickey, listen, man. I saw your works in Epic, Mickey. I was not convinced.
I heard the second one's good, though.
Actually, I've never played it.
I've heard the second one's, like, really good.
Did you know that Mickey... See how his ears are always facing, like, full circle?
Are they supposed to do that?
Yeah, that's actually a Disney thing. Like,
so weird.
Mickey is not allowed to be in any position where you cannot see both ears in full circle.
Yeah.
That's a thing. And that's why even with his face turned, it's like, well, his ears disobey the rules of physics.
Disobey the rules of man and nature.
They do not behave the ways of biology. But yeah, I think I learned that from
But look at this, Mickey gets to use his...
see, like even full circle, he jumped around and his ears never changed position. Isn't it weird?
It's so creepy.
It makes more sense when you're looking at like 2D cartoons.
Right, but like
in
when
3D, it's just like, this feels wrong.
But no, Mickey is like my favorite. I actually saw in 358 over 2.
I don't know what that means.
I'll tell you in a minute.
358 over 2?
It's a Kingdom Hearts game.
Oh, okay.
It was one of those...
Who the fuck names it a goddamn fraction?
Well, so like 358 was the amount of days that someone was around.
Over 2?
And then I don't know why the over 2. I don't...
Because it's some fun fraction flair.
There's some fun to it, I guess.
Is it actually frog fractions?
If you fully beat the game, like you do everything in that game.
You multiply by 2?
They have a multiplayer mode where you can play as King Mickey. I literally beat that whole game just to unlock King Mickey because you never get to play as him.
I mean, that's pretty legit.
Yeah.
I'm into that. That's like a really cool reward to give someone. That's one of those things where if I like got a game because I was like, I want to play this with my friend, and I didn't get that multiplayer until I beat the game, I'd be like,
oh no, multiplayer you always have. I'm just saying you get to unlock King Mickey in multiplayer.
Well, then that's great. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's your justification for beating the game. And
look, Kyrie, the person that he's been trying
Kyrie's
to protect
still dead.
this whole time. No, she's definitely alive. So the first time I beat this game, I beat it on PS2, and I got to this part, and my game froze.
No, how cruel!
And I was
that's before like YouTube was the place to go to see all the things you missed.
Yep. Well, no, by the time I was playing it, that was like 2004.
Even still, YouTube was pretty young.
Here's the theme song again. It's that song that's played at the beginning of Kingdom Hearts. It's simple and sweet. It's like their simple and whatever it's called.
I was gonna say these guys may not be able to hear it because I'll probably have to cut it down, but we're not getting monetized anyway, so
nothing matters. Everything is awful.
Nothing matters anymore. Shit.
But it froze right as she was starting to like separate from him.
So it's like, no, I want to know what happens.
And I was so mad because obviously I have to beat it again because there's not really a new game plus, but you can keep doing things. It takes you like you go back to like end game base. I mean, really, I guess it doesn't matter because like you just go back to end game. You go back to that very last door.
Hey, look at that!
I know Destiny 9's come back. And what's really interesting about this game is that this first game is all about locking all the worlds again, and I think the second game is about like unlocking them.
Undoing all the things you did?
Well, because of darkness or something. I don't remember. I haven't played 2 in forever.
Well, yeah, because this sort of ends with us being like, oh shit, there's darkness inside the Kingdom Hearts.
Well, and that's the thing. Like, Kingdom Hearts gets sunk by darkness on purpose because it's too powerful.
Oh.
It would... So, in a way, this is like the Force. A good way to look at all of Kingdom Hearts is... I mean, obviously, I think Star Wars is a huge inspiration to Kingdom Hearts.
You think so?
Oh, absolutely. And it's going to become... It becomes a lot more apparent in Kingdom Hearts 2.
And he's super more in Kingdom Hearts 3 when Luke Skywalker shows up.
Because he can now.
Because he can.
Well, no, it's one of those things where I think it's very much because, you have the idea of... especially now with all the mythology they have behind it, that there used to be a bunch of Keyblade wielders, and there was a big Keyblade war, and there were basically none.
So they were like the Jedi.
Yeah, exactly. Very Jedi Sith.
That's funny.
And look, she's back in the cave. This game broke my heart the first time I beat it. I was like, oh, everything's good, but they're separated. They'll never be together.
Oh, really? Yeah, where is Sora right now?
Sora is, you'll see.
Dead?
Yep.
I knew it.
But no, to be honest, this game is probably one of the most impactful games to me as growing up as a video game player. It was the first game that I ever really cared about so much to beat every single iteration of everything.
Yeah. No, I get that.
The only one I did, I know, right? Yeah, her best friend. And what's great about this is they never put it in like a
romantic.
No, I mean they do some things because the whole thing about sharing the Paopu fruit is like you're gonna be like with that person forever. But they never make it like clearly like, oh, it's about girlfriend. It's just like They're just
They just
meant
care
to
about
be
each
together,
other.
right? They're
Yeah.
just meant to like the three of them are meant to be together. That's what's interesting about it. It's just about like how you're connected, you know? Mm-hmm. Oh God,
Goofy, what's
that's
going
a really
on, man?
awful picture. What is that?
Goofy, are you feeling okay?
Yeah, like, Goof, you all right? But that game always showed me, and that's why I kept wanting to play more of them, because even as convoluted as the stories would get, each game, their own story within that game was so beautiful. Like, almost every single one, like for me at least, again, for me, they all carried so much weight to it. And then they would kind of connect to the outside world after. It's like they almost cared more about what their solo game was about. And then they kind
Alfred.
of... Alfred.
Sorry.
No, but I mean, no, that's the thing about this game. They cared... Like, all these games care more about their own individual game. And then I think they work outside of that to connect it. Which obviously has its benefits and its flaws. I think the benefit is each game ends up being special in their own way. It doesn't feel like you're playing the same game over and over again, at least with all the little mini games in between. But then, you know, it becomes a little more difficult when you're like, wait, how do all these pieces fit in again?
And then you gotta go play Chain of Memories. And...
So the thing about Chain of Memories is Chain of Memories can be wrapped up pretty easy. It's basically it's hardcore in between story.
And that's okay. I mean, like, if they felt the need for it.
Yeah. What's great about Chain of Memories is that it gives you the chance to play as Riku. It gives you the chance to use Mickey as a card, at least, so you can see Mickey actually play on the field. And in Kingdom Hearts 2, Mickey can actually save you in battle. So if you're having a really tough time with something, I think I was talking about this before.
Yeah, you mentioned that.
So let's say you're about to lose. Mickey pops in and just like Yoda's all over the place. Like Yoda in, what is that, Clone of the War? Attack of the
Use
Clones?
the Force, you. You must. I'm not good at Yoda speech.
It's all right. No, but like, I think that was Clone Wars when you first see Yoda, like... Or Attack of the Clones. No, is that Attack of the Clones when you see Yoda do like his flips and shit?
It was at this episode 2.
Yeah.
Probably.
I think
It might have happened a little bit in episode... No, I don't think it happened in episode 1.
No, not at all.
Yeah, I think it was episode 2.
Because Count Dooku dies in the third one, so it can't be the third one because it's like a big fight between the two of them.
Yeah, it's been a very long time since I've watched the
They're awful. I
prequels.
fall asleep every time now. They're so bad. They're so bad.
People still think that the third one's the best one, and I think it's the worst.
Out of those three, I think Ewan McGregor has some of the best parts in it, and he's the best part of that series in general.
I mean, I would agree. That's the guy that plays Obi-Wan, right?
Yeah, that's Obi-Wan. Yeah, and like, so, and the thing about him is that in that one, at least, even though it's goofy and everyone makes fun of the whole higher ground line,
It's such a great meme.
it's such a great meme. It's one of the only
Oh,
battles.
look, this is like old school footage
I
now.
know, right? Yeah,
Oh.
they never updated this.
It's kind of fun, though.
No.
It's probably because they were pre-rendered. I mean, like, pre-rendered using in-game.
How fucked would it be if Cloud starts like weeping because like Aerith is alive in this world? Like,
Aerith, you're alive!
no, it's really weird. Is I see how Pinocchio is a real boy. I'm pretty
Ew.
sure you run into him again in Kingdom Hearts 2. I think he's back to being a puppet.
Look, man, Pinocchio has a rocky history. He's like, I'm a real boy 1 second, and the next I'm a wooden puppet. What if they just, like, stripped naked and just started fucking?
I'm like, geez, like. So the only reason we should keep this going is that there is still another scene left.
Ooh. Well, I like showing off the credits anyway, honestly.
Yeah, right.
Who the hell is that?
So it's Tidus and Waka, and then someone you don't recognize because you haven't played Final Fantasy VIII. That's Selphie.
But was she in the game earlier?
Yeah, she was the one with the when you're on the island at first. She has the
you're right.
jump rope.
I do remember her now. It's just been so long.
How which game do you finally go to Snow White? So I think it's I think you go to Snow White and the Seven Dwarves in Birth by Sleep.
I feel like you mentioned that too.
That's the first time you go there, though.
That makes sense.
Oh, I'll be interested to see if Agrabah comes back in the third game because I think Agrabah has been the only one that's popped up multiple, like in.
Dude, and Agrabah was one of the best.
Agrabah literally is. I mean, it gets a little tricky when you get to like the Cave of Wonders, and you remember because that took us a little while. It was like, oh yeah,
That's true. Yeah, no, that's a fair point. But Agrabah outside of that was really cool.
Really, really cool. And the bosses like that like next boss, whatever, like the special boss in that area is hard.
The Potapede.
No, not the Potapede. No, there's a no.
I know. I just wanted to say Potapede.
No, the Potapede's great. No, when you go back to the desert and you hop on the carpet again, like you're going towards the Cave of Wonders, instead, that's right, Hayden Panettiere played Kairi.
Don't know who that is.
She plays like the cheerleader in Heroes. You know, save the girl, save the world.
I've never seen
Oh
Heroes.
my god. Okay, how about
Is that the one with the guy that can stop time?
Yes.
I've seen like.
How about Remember the
half
Titans?
first
Have you seen
season.
Remember the Titans?
I've never seen that. Is that a football movie?
Dude, yeah, but it's with Denzel Washington. Like I don't like football, and that movie's
I
amazing.
hate sports movies.
No, but you
man.
should watch it because it's about breaking down the barriers between like races and like cultures.
All right, I'd probably like that. I just hate football movies. I hate sports movies.
And like I haven't watched the show, so I doubt you've watched it. But like because I'm connected into the whole movie and TV world, have you seen Nashville? And if you have, I'm gonna laugh. Okay,
No.
I'm gonna have to pull up a picture.
Some of these I'm not. I'm like, is that a movie? I don't remember.
No, Nashville is a television show about country singing, I think.
Ew.
That's what I've been
No offense to people that like country music. I just
Not that I just like shit on everything.
country music is you know how like you have kind of tiers of music
Her.
that
Do you know
resonates
Her?
with you? No,
Yeah, okay, then I can't help
I
you.
don't think so. I mean, like she's got a pretty generic, just white person face. I mean, like she could look like a dozen different actresses, you know, or actors.
Anything that like, I don't know that I think you would know her from.
I also just don't watch a lot of TV or movies.
That Allowance Kind of Heroes is great. You should at least.
I mean, I saw the first season of Heroes. I stopped though.
Wait, that means you know them. That means you have to know her because she's the cheerleader.
Look,
she's the one that
man.
can't die. She's the one that
Is she
like
the one
she
that-
jumps off like the, like.
She's not the one that has like the like alternative consciousness that keeps her alive. Like she like shuts down and then wakes up to find a million dead people.
Well, no, she doesn't like wait. No, she just like if she dies, she doesn't really die. She like can.
Oh, weird. I stopped watching it and I always
No,
intended
but the
to go
first
back.
season she's in, she's a big character. That's the whole like save the cheerleader, save the world.
I say I don't.
You have to rewatch
It's
the first
been a
season.
while.
Then. You just have to.
I just heard that show went to shit.
Oh, absolutely. I watched the first 3 seasons, and by season 2 is still solid. Season 3 is just starts to jump the shark, and by season 4, I'm like, I don't even know what's happening. I stopped
sad.
watching.
It's the same reason
then-
I stopped watching Lost.
And then I tried watching Heroes Reborn, and I also could not do that.
I think Phosphor made a Heroes Reborn game.
No.
I could be wrong.
I also get a nifty, because you beat your game, we get a nifty little,
Trophy.
but yeah, but here we go.
Whoa. I swear to God, is this Winnie the Pooh land?
No, this is just I'm walking. It's just a grassy knoll.
Winnie the Pooh shows up, I'm turning this machine off.
Just right off.
Whoa. Goofy. Nice turtleneck.
Yeah, they're all back in their normal clothes,
Yeah.
We've gotta find
which
the
always
king.
was weird to me.
I really want to sort of turn around and have Riku's face be like, crazy how that story was. Be like, "Oh."
But this is actually more set up for a Chain of Memories. They're actually really smart in how they did all this. They planned out a lot of this game.
Pluto!
We haven't seen Pluto since the beginning of the game.
I love Pluto.
Pluto's great.
Where have you been?
Huh?
Gosh, that's the king's seal.
Hey, have you seen King Mickey?
No, I'm just holding his letter for the shit of it.
Guys,
Pluto. Pluto's either a really good male dog or really terrible.
Yeah,
one.
right. It's like Pluto. I think that's a.
Oh, you want this letter? Oh, it's addressed to you, but you don't get to get it.
You gotta catch me.
Gotta catch me.
How annoying if you had to do this to beat the game? Like they put you like just running like, oh, this is the worst. I love Goofy's running like, I'm too tall.
That smile will never be uncanny. Never not be uncanny though. Fucking Sora teeth. Tony, you did it, buddy.
Yeah, no, they're gonna show one more thing though.
Remember, Sora,
You are the one who.
you
opened
are
the door
my
to the
son.
light.
What? You were the one who opened the door to the light.
I think.
Thanks, God.
Well, I guess they don't show what's in the letter. The letter basically is just. I mean, they show it in Chain of Memories. It's all like, "Hey guys, just don't come back for me. We'll figure it out."
Look at that. You're a novice player, Tony.
And then you get the final mix master because we played it on normal. So it's like with any game, like if you play on hard difficulty, you get the one below it, and
Nice fan art.
yeah, it's a little different than like what they had in the original one. They added this.
It's kind of like Riku has an angel wing or a one wing.
Again, they do like
One
the
winged
Sephiroth
angel.
thing. Again, they make them like, is it good, is it bad? You know, and then normally there'd be another teaser here if we had 100% in this game, or have you beat it on proud mode. And what they give you, unless they're gonna give it to us anyway, which I doubt. Yeah, they're not gonna give it to us.
So they give you a bonus.
So yeah, it was a huge deal because how many, like, I mean, games had bonus scenes, but like this was like a legit bonus FMV. The way I had to watch it the first time was someone like loaded it onto like a disc somehow, and they gave it to me as an FMV file. And what it is it shows like, you know, really updated graphics, and it shows like Riku in one of those like black hoodie, like the black cloaks, and he's got like the whole like the whole, you know, justice thing with the like, you know, his eyes bound or whatever. And it shows a dude who looks a little like Sora, but he's blonde, and you're like, what's happening? And so really they had gone out of their way this early on. They had already set up all the story they wanted to do.
So that was basically like, hey, you have this to look forward to next.
Absolutely.
That's cool.
And it talked about like, this is
the what do they call this? The like flavor, like pre-video.
And so then it shows you in this world like where it looks like you're in an underground city, like with all these tall like buildings and stuff, kind of like Blade Runner-esque, super Blade Runner-esque. And it shows like Riku like running up like the building because why not, you know? And it shows like a scene at this like weird beach with like this guy who's also in a hood talking, and it just literally sets up all these things for what's going to be coming in Kingdom Hearts 2.
Okay.
And that path that they're on is what leads them to Castle Oblivion, which is the Chain of Memories level.
And you only get that if you beat the game on proud mode.
So if you beat the game on proud mode, or you literally do everything.
See, but that's a really important thing. That's giving the player a pretty significant reward for beating the game.
Oh, absolutely.
Under more difficult conditions.
Oh, yeah.
In games that don't do that, it's like, sure, you get bragging rights, but it's really valuable to give the player something more to justify that effort.
And I can't remember what it is. I don't think you have to make the Ultima Keyblade, though. I don't think you need that Keyblade to unlock everything. You might need it, but I know in some games it was just like you get the Dalmatians, you get the other things, and then you're good. Yeah, no, it's the how far ahead they think is insane. But yeah, it's Kingdom Hearts. It's one of my favorite games I've ever played. One of my favorite series of games. And I'm one of those few who have tried at least everything outside of Coded, which was a mobile game that isn't the one they have now. It's like a real crap mobile game.
Yeah, it happens sometimes.
Oh God,
yeah,
that was weird, right?
Background.
That was like
it's like they're trying to use field of view, but didn't really know how.
They didn't know what they were doing. So it's like, oh God, why? But yeah, that's Kingdom Hearts. So I guess let us know what you thought of the game. And what you think of the series in general, because there isn't really a game series quite like Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah.
You know, doing what they're doing. It makes me think of like the Marvel Cinematic Universe, where they're kind of doing all these things, and it's gonna all coalesce into this big thing, which is Kingdom Hearts 3, right? But yeah, no game has ever really like, they've made prequels and sequels.
There's definitely games that try to, but just kind of don't understand what made Kingdom Hearts work as a series.
And even now, Kingdom Hearts is still managing to work making games this far. Yes, is it convoluted? And at times when you try and put the pieces together, is it a little strange? Absolutely.
But that's part of what makes it interesting to kind of like...
But it gives it mystery.
Player, exactly. As a player, that's what makes it interesting to put the pieces together.
So yeah, and also let us know, is there anyone still like, holding out hope for Kingdom Hearts? I mean, we know it's coming this year in theory, but is there anyone who's given up totally on this series either? After all this time, there's plenty of people like, I didn't want to buy the handheld games. I didn't want to buy, I just want to play the system games.
I mean, and I'm one of those ones that checked out as soon as I heard that they made like 3 different handheld games, and like, I don't care anymore.
And not only that, they made 3 different handheld games. They made it for 3 different systems.
Yeah, and
if they kept it consistent, I think it would have been okay.
And I'm the kind of player that loves playing chronologically, so I was like, fine. I guess if you're gonna make my life difficult, I'm just not gonna play your games. But
now they've done this. I think part of it was smart because this, A, the fans who have played all the games were like, yes, I want them all in one area. B, the fans who are like, I've always wanted to play these games, but I didn't want to go out and buy everything. Now get that opportunity, or have for the last couple of years.
Yeah.
But that's Kingdom Hearts, guys. Thanks for sticking with us.
Yeah, especially this is what 63 episodes.
63
Thank you
episodes.
guys
I mean, it's not the longest playthrough. We're no Okami here.
But you know, it's a super long commitment to sit through this much content, and we as a channel super appreciate you guys doing that because you're the ones that keep us going.
Yeah,
honestly.
yeah. And like it's nice to be able to share one of my favorite games. I mean, a lot of people say it, but I'm very passionate about this game, so it's cool to get to play it and talk it. So we will see you guys in the next playthrough.
Bye.
See you.